बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाज़रीन। कैडेट कॉलेज हसनबदाल में यौम वालिदैन की सालाना तकरीब हुई है। बारिश की वजह से हाल में तकरीब का इनेकाद किया गया। तकरीब के मेहमान खसूसी अटॉर्नी जनरल ऑफ पाकिस्तान मंसूर उस्मान अवान थे। उन्होंने भी खिताब किया है और प्रिंसिपल नासिर सईद खटक साहब ने खिताब किया है। दोनों शख्सियात का खिताब आपको सुनाता हूँ और आखिर में प्राइज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन भी शामिल है।
I just want to focus first of all on global transformation and the future of education. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in an era of rapid transformation. Over the past 25 years, global shifts in geopolitics, technology, economics, and environment have fundamentally reshaped the nature of education and work. Emerging fields such as artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and quantum computing are not just futuristic concepts, but active forces driving the world forward. At CCH, we have embraced this reality. Our Board of Governors, some of whom are here today, had the foresight to recognize these global changes and initiated a series of strategic reforms aimed at making CCH globally competitive and international standards aligned school. As a principal, I'm honored to lead this institution through this pivotal phase of its transformation. Sir, you are aware that we have a legacy of leadership. We have always been a leadership school. I am one of those individuals who have interacted with our founding principal, Mr. Catchpole, and heard it from his own in discussions with him that Cadet College Hassanabdal is not a run-of-the-mill educational institution but a leadership school. While we continuously evolve to prepare our cadets as 21st century global leaders, the core of our mission remains unchanged. That is leadership development. This is achieved through a structured and rigorous calendar of events, co-curricular activities, and character building initiatives. What you saw today was just a part of it. Our goal is not merely to prepare students for university, rather, we aim to equip them for life, leadership, and impact. And I adopt the Cambridge slogan here once we say that they are preparing the students, making the students ready for the future, so on. Examples of what we had done in the past are not only our chief guest here, but the other Ardalians who are standing here. They are at leadership positions. Just as an example, the chief guest today is the youngest ever Attorney General of Pakistan. And this is the benchmark that we want our future cohorts to look at. While the majority of the parents appreciate and support this holistic approach, there remains a small segment which focuses solely on academic results. Let me assure you, academic excellence remains a cornerstone of CCH. However, and I am reiterating this, we are not a conventional high school and we will never compromise on our broader vision of developing well-rounded leaders. Our commitment to excellence is built on the 6 pillars of academic excellence, character development, personality grooming, physical fitness, universal values and citizenship, and lastly, leadership. Regardless of whatever we do, regardless of whatever you may be thinking about academics, we need to focus on a well-rounded boy. 2024 has been a year of accomplishments. It has been an extraordinarily productive year for Cadet College Hassanabdal. Our students have engaged in wide range of academic, co-curricular and extracurricular activities. We have boys here, and you would be sampling some of the prizes who have achieved international awards as far as Cambridge is concerned. Our guidance and placement cell saw 132 acceptances and won scholarships worth $3.48 million. We had multiple international universities visiting our campus for interacting with the students. They now recognize us as an institution of excellence. But there was more to it. This year we saw Hamid Mukhtar. Hamid, are you here? We saw Hamid Mukhtar doing tremendously as far as our physical efficiency test is concerned. I know I'm showing this off, but I want to make a mention of this. He completed 1 mile in 5 minutes and 18 seconds. He did 25 pull-ups, 340 sit-ups. It says here 301 push-ups. Is that correct, or was it more? He says it is 430 push-ups. Our swimming teams broke different college records. Cadet Abdul Hanan in athletics broke the high jump record for juniors, whereas Ahmad Hassan Aziz crossed 5 foot 11 inches in high jump and established a new college record. In inter-school sports fixtures, we remained undefeated against PF College Sargodha, Aptabad Public School, while we drew with Military College Jhelum. Our class of 2024, which was the 66th entry, had exceptional placement results. I am not going to go into the details, but there was an increased recruitment to all top-tier universities, not only in Pakistan, but also internationally. These outstanding placements are a testament to the well-rounded education that Cadet College Hassanabdal provides. I just want to acknowledge my guidance and placement cell here. Last night I got an email from one of the old boys of the 66th entries right now in Hong Kong, and he said, "Sir, I am unable to come. Would you kindly ask the guidance and placement cell in charge, Mr. Rizwan, to come and take the prize on my behalf?" And I wrote back, "Son, I can't really do that. This is going to set a precedence which we don't want to follow. But I am going to make an acknowledgement of the efforts, Mr. Rizwan, which you and your team have made. Thank you so very much." Probably two more points I have to, because Cadet College Endowment Fund Trust is something on which we are focused. And I shall be remiss if I do not make a mention of our Endowment Fund Trust, which has grown to more than ₹1 billion this year. I extend my special thanks to Mr. Khwaja Muhammad Asif, 8th entry, Federal Minister of Defense, Mr. Imdadullah Busal, 32nd entry, Federal Finance Secretary, and most importantly, our chief guest today, Mr. Mansoor Usman Awan, and Attorney General of Pakistan, for their determined efforts towards this end. 2 years back, we were looking at organizing a fundraising event, and we were ringing different people up, and one of us rang Mr. Mansoor Usman up and said, "Sir, would you be kind enough to grace this occasion? We are having this fundraising." And he came out and said, "I'm busy, I probably couldn't." He probably was out of the country. "But how much money are you looking at generating?" And just off the cuff, we said, "Sir, ₹1 billion rupees. And he said, "Sir, we'll get you there." And thank you so very much for all that you did. What has this done for us? Right now, we have almost 100 scholarships, with 80 out of those being need-based scholarships. We are expanding our solar generation capacity to reduce the impact on the fees of the increasing electricity bill. We are undertaking programs and projects to improve the quality of experience of Cadet College Hassanabdal of our students. As we go beyond, as we become more ambitious, we are focusing on Cadet College Hassanabdal becoming a need-blind school. And once we say a need-blind school, we say anyone who deserves to be in Cadet College Hassanabdal and is unable to afford it, Cadet College Hassanabdal Endowment Fund Trust should should be able to afford that, and inshallah we'll get there. I take this opportunity to appeal to all of you, those who can, to contribute to our endowment fund trust. This is the future of Cadet College Hassanabdal. Almost at the very end, I just want to have some acknowledgements and share some future aspirations with you. Ladies and gentlemen, all that we have been able to achieve in the last 5 years would not have been possible without the visionary leadership of Cadet College Hassanabdal Board of Governors, led by the Honorable Governor of Punjab, and the Executive Committee chaired by Lieutenant General Tahir Hamid Shah, the Chairman of the PUF. I have had the honor to interact with Professor Dr. Zafar Ali Chaudhary and Professor Dr. Bushra Mirza, and sir, ma'am, the sort of guidance you have provided has been second to none. Thank you so very much for that. I also want to extend my gratitude to the faculty, the staff, parents, and most importantly, our cadets, the Abdalians, the true torchbearers of Cadet College Hassanabdal's legacy. CCH has always upheld its reputation as Pakistan's premier leadership institution. Yet we remain committed to continuous improvement. In the coming years, we will further expand our global engagement, develop advanced skill building programs, and ensure that every student is equipped to excel in this rapidly evolving world. Your supports and prayers are integral to our journey. Once again, sir, Honorable Attorney General, distinguished guests, respected parents, and esteemed faculty, thank you for being with us today. Your presence makes this occasion truly special. I thank you.
First of all, my felicitations to Aurangzeb Wing, the champion wing, its housemaster, Mr. Shehzad Kaisar, the assistant housemaster, Mr. Qazi Taimur, and the house tutor, Mr. Nasir Ahmed. Your collective hard work has paid off, and I am told that this is the 4th year in running. You have becoming champions has become a habit, and that's how it is supposed to be. So excellence is something that you should make it a habit for yourselves. To my wing, Jinnah wing, 3rd position is not bad. Please work harder, as they say, and you should remember, top is always vacant. So it is for you to grab, just work hard and try to beat Zebai's to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you how delighted and pleased and honored I am to be here today at my alma mater, where I passed out from 1997. And it's a bit nostalgic as well. Parents' Day, Annual Day, it's the annual day and it's a huge event. I can recall my teachers, some of whom are no longer in this world. My housemaster, Mr. Abid Chaudhary, he's no more. And Mr. Majid, he's also no more. But I do see Mr. Qayyum, who was the housemaster of Heather Wing, the neighbor wing. So, Assalamu alaikum, sir. I will come and pay my respects. It's a great honor and privilege to be here. And it is a greater honor to be an alumnus of this great school, which has inculcated and continues to inculcate great values. And three values which at least I think they've stayed on with me. It's, and to young cadets, it's perseverance, hard work, and dedication. And with this, and you continue to live with these values, I can assure you that nothing, absolutely nothing will be able to come in your way in the way of your goals. I have not come across any Abdalian in my life who has stayed true to these values and has not succeeded in their chosen fields. And I also want to tell my young cadets and my fellow Abdalians here that you might sometimes fear also and sometimes be apprehensive about also that there are challenges, and the challenges sometimes you might feel that they are insurmountable. My word to you is that there is nothing which is insurmountable. My word to you is that there is nothing, absolutely nothing, which you cannot deal with, which you cannot overcome with your hard work. In this country, there is still merit. There is still merit. There is still the need for excellence. There is still, people are looking for, I can tell you this, when I look around and, in our daily discourses within the government, and beyond, everyone is looking for top talent. So you just have to get there, and you'll find your mark, you will make your mark. But between that point and now, what you must do is you must stay focused. I am so pleased and delighted to now know that people are going to universities like Harvard and elsewhere in the world, acquire all the knowledge and experiences, and ultimately, if you find it in your heart and your calling is back here, then do come back. But if you choose to make your life there, please do so. Because wherever you are and wherever you will be thinking about Pakistan, you will be thinking about this college, and that's what at the end of the day matters. My request to the parents, you have done a lot for your children, and you have brought them to this point. All these young cadets who've been decorated today, it is your hard work. I'm addressing the parents now. It is a lot of sacrifices have been made in the process at both emotional and other levels. They just need a little bit of more push and nudge now. Let them dream and let them follow their dreams. You have till this point. Please give them a little more time, and you will see that they'll continue to make you proud. A few words for the worthy principal, and I don't know, I mean, I'm sure most of you know, but I have to tell you also. So he's a unique gentleman. He's an Abdalian. He was my adjutant when I was here, and he's the principal now. And over the course of last almost 6 years, he has transformed this college and has actually taken it to the path where we as old boys wanted to see this college at. The college has to respond to the needs of times. The college has to respond to what is required outside of these walls. A couple of years ago, and he has briefly mentioned also, he had invited me over, this was perhaps June 2023, to an event. There was a new entry had just come in, and you had invited me to speak with them. And we were just talking about his vision of where he wants to take the college to, and and all the requirements which would be, and the needs which would be necessary to actually do so. In present times, ladies and gentlemen, what is absolutely critical for an institution of excellence like Cadet College Hassanabdal is to be self-sufficient. And to that end, the worthy principal has briefly alluded to it. We need to ensure that our endowment fund, Cadet College's endowment fund, gets to a point where the endowment fund makes enough money for the college to finance top talent, attract top talent, without them having to worry about any financial. The parents need not worry about it. We need to take the college to a point where the top talent can be educated for free if it comes to that. So it has to be a need-blind basis financial aid program. So in 2023, we thought about, we had a target of taking the endowment fund to 1 billion. I'm very happy that we are there. And now that for the next 2 years, Mr. Principal, the target is to take it to 2 billion. And to that end, I am pleased to announce, I've had a word with the Prime Minister yesterday, and I like to kid around amongst my colleagues that I am a permanent beggar for Cadet College Hassanabdal. So on my request, the Prime Minister has approved a grant of 200 million rupees for the endowment fund. So inshallah, 2027 it is 2 billion, and my real desire and wish is that there comes a time very soon that we are able to, in this college, we are able to fully or partially fund, let's say 70% or more of the entire student body. Brigadier Khattak had mentioned last year, and we've been working towards it, and I think we are now getting to the point where we can actually move towards executing it. So he wants to build a state-of-the-art auditorium here, and also something else, sir, you mentioned the services complex. So I am going to make a promise to you here, inshallah, before the next Parents' Day, we'll get you one or both of them here. And we should, next year when the parents come here, and if we have to face such weather conditions, so we'll have an auditorium to do whatever we like. So with this, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the cadets, and thanks to you, Mr. Principal, for having me over. Thank you very much.
नाज़रीन, तकरीब के इख्तिताम पर मेहमान खसूसी अटॉर्नी जनरल ऑफ पाकिस्तान मंसूर उस्मान अवान ने प्रिंसिपल नासिर सईद खट्टक के हमरा कैडेट्स को ट्रैक, मेडल्स, ट्रॉफियाँ, शील्ड्स तकसीम किए हैं और तकरीब के आखिरी लम्हात में प्रिंसिपल नासिर सईद खट्टक ने मेहमान खसूसी मंसूर उस्मान अवान को शील्ड पेश की है। आपको दिखाता हूँ।